Hola amigos, hello friends. This is Pastor Justo. I want to simply say thank you. Thank you for being the people of God to those that are in particular need. To those that are hungry, we provide food. To those who need love and compassion, we provide mercy and grace and understanding, gentleness, a hand on the shoulder, a smile, a hug. So thank you for being you. Whatever way you live out your ministry, do it in a way that allows others to see that there is something different, special, unique about you and Redeemer Lutheran Church. So, on this day, the day that the Lord hath made, let us rejoice and be glad in it. There are several activities for fun this week. Staff meeting is tonight, Tuesday night, and we'll be planning for the future. But on Friday, the 28th, it is trunk or treat, and we need you. We need your trunk, we need your treats. If you can't bring a trunk, please think about donating some money for treats or bring some things for the kids. Whether it's a little plastic ring or some beads or some candy, you decide. And we're going to continue the fun on Sunday with Superhero Sunday. So we're going to invite you to dress as your favorite Martin Luther or Wakanda character or Cinderella or a prince or whatever you and your family decides is the right thing to do. We obviously want to make this a family-friendly service and continue to invite families, for they are our future, while at the same time honoring, respecting, and embracing the community that is here and that keeps us alive and thriving during this time. On Sunday, you can dress however you'd like to dress. If you're more serious, then dress more serious. If you want to have some fun and take some risk, come in a costume, wear a mask, wear some paint on your face, or simply be who you are in whatever dress you decide to wear. After the service, we're going to be providing some treats for the kids too, so if there are several of you, can bring bags of treats for Sunday after service also. That would be cool. And if the weather is not too cold, we're going to debut the dunking machine that we bought to be able to use on several occasions. It is also Reformation Sunday. So if you want to be Martin Luther or any other character of the Reformation, feel free to do that. We just want to celebrate, have some fun. I thank our SOS band for their musical talents and the diversity they bring and the wonderful spirit that they create. I believe that services should be lively and welcoming and that we should have fun. So I pray that you find fun on Friday at Trunk or Treat, before that during this week, on Sunday morning, and after that too. And that concludes the fun events. We are planning for November a community-wide game night, not only for the church, but for our neighbors, and having a variety of activities, games for adults and for children. And we're going to need your help. Once we announce the date, we're going to need you to bring some games, if you don't mind, or some cards, and maybe donate something to drink, a case of water or two, or some juice or snacks. But let's make this a community event, not only for our people to get to know each other, and if you already know each other at a deeper level, but also to welcome our neighbors, to help them understand that to us, they're not strangers. They're just friends that we haven't met yet, and we'd love the honor to meet them and engage with them. Last week, On the connector in our reading, you heard from our treasurer. So let me tell you what I have discerned, and you're probably not going to really want to hear this, but it is the truth, and my promise to you is to be straightforward and honest and speak the truth in love. My discernment, very similar to what the council is now discerning, is that we are not at a place at this particular moment in time. That may change. But right now, the cost of having a full-time minister, whether young or experienced, is significant these days. And many congregations are finding that they can no longer afford a full-time clergy person. Sometimes they go 3/4 times, sometimes they go half time, sometimes they go with people like me, whose benefits are being paid by another organization, in my case, Orlando Health. Did you know that the last year that I served as an interim prior to serving here, it cost my congregation $26,500 for health insurance for my family? So there is significant cost. Yes, you may hire a single person, but ultimately they become partnered or married and want their spouses to be covered too. And then situations happen like are happening in my family. We are going from 2 people to 4 in less than a month, and that also adds to the cost of health care. I know that Orlando Health is going to pick up a significant portion of that, and James and I will pick up the rest. But if we had a full-time, 3/4 time pastor, we would need to create those resources to provide their benefits, their pension, their housing, and salary, and it's not easy. You know, you've heard, our offerings are significantly lower than they used to be in 2020 and 2021. While our numbers are good, and we seem to be attracting more people to come visit, and hopefully some will stay, in terms of actual dollars received, we are significantly decreased in our ability to have that support that we need to fully fund our budgets. So I ask you, 1, to pray. This is all about discernment, and this is part of the transition period. Is God calling us to have a pastor that is 3/4 times or half time, even though our heart's desire is a full-time minister? What can we afford to give, whether or not we've met already our offering pledges or donations that we expected for 2022? Can we give some more? Can we specifically designate dollars and cents to make sure that a clergy is compensated? However, we also have to remember we have to pay the bills. And so far we've been able to do that. We might have to, and council is looking at, different ways to be able to continue in our desire to be in ministry in our neighborhood, in our community, to do outreach, to invite others. People are discerning. What's your discernment? What's your prayer? And most importantly, what can you do that you haven't done, if anything? There are realities. Some people had hoped to give X amount of dollars, and then inflation or loss of a job or a significant change in income has not allowed them to do that. We understand. Life happens. But if you have been blessed with a little extra this year, or have a little extra padding in your accounts, please think of helping us, for we need you. Now, I don't want this all to be about money, so let's get back to having fun. I will see you on Friday. James and I are sponsoring a trunk and some treats, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday in my superhero costume. You're just going to have to wait to find out. And weather permitting, I'm going to let you doke me and dump me full of water. And maybe some of my friends, if they feel better, will also join me too. Know that you are loved, know that you are cared for, and know that you are appreciated for all you do. Godspeed.